What's going on YouTube? Links Forte here, bringing you another episode of the Pokemon Sun Solo Run with Cutiefly. And I'm going to try this again because I started recording and then the recording stopped. So hopefully we can get through it this time. But I am going to tell you guys, I'm a little bit tired right now. If you guys can't tell, I record all the episodes the day beforehand. So it's Tuesday right now. And yesterday, being Monday, I was watching the NCAA championship football game, right? Alabama versus Clemson. If you guys don't watch football, that's fine. I'm not going to talk about this forever, so I'm just going to say, like, it was an amazing game. And it went off around 12:30, a little bit after midnight. So I was just, like, after the game, man, I was just so wired. I think that was probably the reason why I couldn't sleep. Did he just throw that out of a nest ball? That's different. I wouldn't expect to see Mudbray coming out of a nest ball, but whatever. But yeah, like I was really amped up, and it caused me to not go to sleep until like after 4 o'clock in the morning. So I've been tired all day. And wait, did my speed not lower? He used bulldoze, right? Did my speed not lower? I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, so yeah, I'm a little bit tired from that, but other than that, I'm great. How are you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good week. If you're an Alabama fan, you know, I'm sorry, but you saw an amazing game. You saw two heavyweights go at it. That's what the game should be about. Two best teams going at it. If you're a Clemson fan, congratulations. Your team is on top of the world until August. And now we got basketball season coming up, which I am really happy about. Basketball is my favorite sport to play and watch, and I am excited for this season, man. Oh, man. And I keep trying to drink something because trying to clear my throat. This person gives an EV yes, she gives an EV egg. So I didn't do this until post game last time because I wasn't, you know, during the playthrough, I wasn't gonna, you know, breed anything. But what I want to do, where is it? Oh, I can't go into Pelago yet. I was gonna say what I was gonna do is I was gonna go into Pokemon Pelago or Pelago, however you want to pronounce it. Oh yeah, I did soft reset for this Greninja, by the way. I was gonna go into Pelago and put it into, what is that thing? The hot tub or whatever, the sauna, whatever that thing is. I was gonna put it in there and just let it breed, or just, you know, let it do what it does there. But don't have access to it yet, so we're just gonna continue on. Anyway, so if you guys saw last episode, I told a story basically about an ex-girlfriend. The one thing I did mention this part. I mentioned the part where, you know, she said she was hoping we could still be friends or whatever. And I then had a conversation later that night. What time did I record that episode? It might not have been that night. It might have been last night. No, it was later that night. Because, yeah, there's no way I was on the phone with anyone last night watching the football game. But later that night, I had a conversation with a friend. And we were just talking about, you know, all the people from high school, how everyone's getting married and having kids and different things like that. Hold on, you guys. I got a text message. Sorry, this is so unprofessional, right? You know, having to, or stopping to read a text message. But it's nothing I have to answer right now. But we were talking about, you know, friends from high school getting married and having kids and things like that. And it kind of dawned onto us, like, well, let me mention this. From my high school class, I had one friend who actually, he and I grew up together pretty much. Like, we played baseball, and actually I think baseball was the only sport we played together. Yeah, I can't go. Oh, yes, sir. I have to get the water, MZ. But yeah, baseball was the only sport he and I played together. I know we didn't play football. We didn't play basketball together until high school, and then he got kicked off the team. But yeah, he and I basically grew up together. So, and a couple of years ago, like I think it was like a week after my birthday, or maybe it was a couple days after my birthday. Within a week of my birthday, he actually ended up getting shot. And like I said, he and I grew up together. You know, over time we weren't as close, but if I saw him around, like we sit down and talk like it was old times. But you know, we started reminiscing. Like I think we've had, from the people that I know personally or knew personally, we've had maybe 4 or 5 people get shot, killed, or just pass away from whatever reason, for whatever reason, in our class. And it's kind of been like, you know, it's been a difficult time. Do I still get to battle them or no? Yeah, I don't have a second Pokemon, so well, time for Gladion. So thinking about that, and then you just think about, because like some people believe that you really don't keep high school friends, and I think that's true to an extent. You know, obviously you have the friends you were closer with than others, but you really don't keep contact. Like Facebook is a good way. Yeah, that's me. Facebook is a good way to keep in touch with those people, but let's be honest, you really don't. Like they might post a status and you might say, ha 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 ha. Oh yeah, you remember that? Or you might just comment whatever, they post some picture or something like that and you comment on it, or they post an article and you comment on it. But you're not really keeping up with these people. So it just kind of made me think, it's like, how long do our friends really last? Like, from the people I have known, like if I look at everyone I've known my entire life, I have one friend that I still have since middle school. And I've known her since 8th grade. Like, we're not as close as we were like throughout college because she got married, but she's still someone I can turn to and say, you know, I have an issue. Or if she's having a problem, granted, she doesn't come to me with problems as much as she used to because she's married, but if she were having a problem, she could still come to me if she chose it. And I don't know, it just started to make me think, it's like, okay, I've known her the longest, like out of the people I still talk to, oh my goodness, that thing just ate that hit. Like out of the people I still talk to, I've known her the longest. And it's just kind of weird, mind you, because I didn't meet her until 8th grade. So you're thinking 12, 13 years prior to that, all those people, like, I just am no longer friends with. Can I take another hit from this thing? Oh, okay, I knocked it out. That scared me a little bit. But yeah, it's, you know, are friends truly forever? That's kind of the question you have to ask. Like my best friend, I didn't grow up with him. I didn't meet him until my freshman year of college. So it's kind of like, you know, he and I don't think we're not gonna stop. I don't think we're ever gonna stop being friends because we're so much alike. We annoy each other to the end of hell. I've got to keep fighting stronger opponents. Looks like I'm still not ready. Strong opponents? What? That kid there, his Pokemon aren't weak. And sure, it's fine to enjoy battling, but this brat, he's just using that as an excuse to try hard because he can't beat the Kahuna. But what was I saying? But yeah, me and my best friend have only been best friends since, I don't even want to say freshman year of college. Like, we really didn't become, like, we connected over a game. Like, this is what happened. So, I had a roommate. So, let me explain our dorms to you. Basically, it was 2 rooms occupied by 4 people. So, you know, you're sharing a room. I think most colleges are that way as of right now. At least the ones I've been to, I know they're that way. The majority of the dorms are like, or the rooms are occupied by at least 2 people. But so I had a roommate, and I get sleeping in, but my roommate on the weekends, like Saturday and Sunday, would not wake up until like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And he was going to sleep at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So this man was literally sleeping like 15 hours a day. And mind you, on Saturdays and Sundays, I want to watch sports. And if there are no sports going on, I want to play video games. Or I'm going to go out and do something, whatever. But if I decide to stay in, I want to play video games. Now, I didn't want to be an asshole and make him wake up just so I could turn the TV on. That's not going to be a battle because I only have one Pokemon. But I didn't want to be an asshole and make him wake up just so I could play a video game. So what I did was, because it was my TV, what I did was I would take the TV and I would put it in the common area on the floor. Now, the dorm I was in, because it was freshman year, we weren't in big dorms. So I was only carrying the TV maybe like 50 feet. So I was taking the TV, putting it in there, taking my PlayStation and putting it in there, and I would go play a video game. And one day, this guy walks by. Like, I had seen him on the floor because he's on the same floor. He lived on the same floor as me. In fact, he lived in the room next to us. It was just like we were separated by like a big walled area. But he lived in basically the room next to us. And so one day he was walking by, and he was like, "Yo, what are you playing?" I told him what I was playing. He's like, "Can I join?" I was like, "Sure. Be nice to play with somebody." So he hopped on, and basically the rest is history from there. You know, we became really cool friends. The next year, he moved off campus, and I stayed on campus. And I hit him up. I was like, you know, "Hey, yo, what are you doing? You know, school just started back. What are you doing?" He's like, "Yo, we're having a party, or we're having a little get together to watch a football game. Won't you come through?" Sure. After that night is basically when we became best friends, because I don't know, like it just, from there it became a great friendship. But like I said, I've only known him since my freshman year of college, and we didn't really become best friends until my sophomore year of college. After that, I have another friend from high school. I've actually known her since 10th grade. So those are my 3 longest friendships of the people I still talk to. Like, I have other friends, you know, I can talk to them here and there, but it's the girl in 8th grade, it's the girl from 10th grade, and it's my best friend who I met him in my freshman year of college. And then there's another girl I met my sophomore year of college. In fact, there's another guy, I met him freshman year too, but I don't talk to him as much just because we were never that close. But I talk to him every once in a while. But like, those are, I guess you could say, my top 5. And those are all within, you know, the last 10 years. Was that less than 10 years? It's about 10 years or something like that. I don't know. But I've known them all since then. And prior to 8th grade, none of those friendships have lasted. Now, some of that is it's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to the nurse store. Some of that is me, because prior to 8th grade, I didn't have like the most, I didn't have the best of friends, I would say. Like, they were great friends, but what I mean by that is those are like not friends like you want in your corner for the rest of your life. That's kind of what I mean. And okay, so finally I can go through here. Okay. So yeah, it's kind of a mix of me not wanting those friends anymore and just losing touch. And then doing different things in my life. Like 8th grade was also a year like I played travel basketball for the first time. So it's kind of, I didn't have time versus you're not a positive influence on my life. And yeah, this goes back to something I said in one of the first 2 videos, to where everything we do is selfish. I made a selfish decision because I felt like that was the most important outlook for me. Like, that influences your life. The people you are around influence your life. And I chose to get rid of the bad influences in my life. Oh, man. But it just kind of makes me wonder, like, how long do friendships really last? Like, at a certain point, friendships do stick. But the ones that I have known since 8th grade, 10th grade, or high school before and earlier, how long are those really going to last at this point? And there's no way to know. But I think it's a good question to sit there and ask yourself. Like, how long have you been friends with someone? Is this one going to last? Like, there are friendships that have lasted since, we were like 5. Like my cousin, his best friends, actually my cousin has 2 best friends because he got married and they were both his best men. One, he's known since he was like 5. The other he met in 8th grade, and that goes back to the 8th grade thing. But that was just a coincidence. But that's just kind of what I mean. It's, some friendships can last, others just end. But I mean, for me, I think mine ended because, like those prior to 8th grade, is because that's when I changed schools. We moved and I changed schools. It's not like we moved to like an entirely different state or city or anything. Like, I was still in the same city, I was just in a different school district, so I had to switch schools. But just, I don't know, I think just look back at your own life. Don't evaluate your friends right now if you're still in high school or if you're in middle school or whatever. Don't evaluate your friends now. If you're old enough to just look back at your life, how many friends do you still have? I don't need to fight wild Pokemon at this point. But I mean, I think every person that comes into your life is an influence on your life for the better. No matter, even if they were a negative person in your life, they're an influence on your life for the better. Like, if a negative person comes into your life and you're no longer around that negative person, that's because you learned not to be around a negative person or a bad influence. I mean, that's just how I look at it. I think everybody is a positive influence, even if they're a bad influence. I need that TM. But that's all I really need to say on the topic, even though I still have like 12 minutes left in this episode. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about for the rest of this episode, other than the fact that, maybe not only can we knock out this trial, but maybe we can get Cutiefly evolved. Got Charge Beam. Can Cutiefly learn Charge Beam? Let's find out. I mean, I'm not going to teach it to it because I need the moves that I have. Cutiefly can't learn it. I need to sell some stuff too. Alright. And it is hot. I live in Florida and it is hot. Like, it's been kind of cool compared to what Florida normally is the last couple days. Like, it's been in the 40s, but I think today it's pretty much been in the 70s. And like, I like the cold. Like, I walked out. Like, I'm Florida born and raised, right? I've never lived outside of the state of Florida. And I walked outside and I was like comfortable outside for a while in just like a t-shirt and some basketball shorts. And people were just like, "Oh, you're crazy." I'm like, "It's not cold." I was like at the time when I did it, it was like 55-ish degrees. Now, if it hits 50 and below, I'm not walking out in t-shirts and basketball shorts. I'm gonna battle this guy. But yeah, it was like 55. I mean, as long as I'm not out there for a couple hours, I'm fine. If I'm out there for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I'm fine. But if I'm running or doing anything like activity, there's no reason to wear anything that's gonna make you like die. I mean, be comfortable. Like if I'm running around, because like I've always played sports and I've always done running around. Are you ground type yet? I think you are ground type. Although absorb is still a weak attack. That did a lot though. But yeah, like I was always like outside playing and doing stuff, so I've always worn like basketball shorts and t-shirt, because even if you're cold, you're running around, you're sweating, you're gonna sweat, and then that heat is gonna come off of your body. That you're gonna see the steam come off of your body after you start running around and stuff. So I'm just so used to it. And I'm gonna click Moonblast. Alright, beat him. I think I'm gonna just try to get through the trial. Hopefully we can get Cutiefly evolved. And she's gonna give me Lapras, right? That's what I thought. She was giving me Lapras. Because I was like, nobody's giving me Lapras yet. And let me... Oh wait, gotta get that item. I have a question, because now I'm thinking about this, like when I was doing my playthrough. Because if you played, if you've done anything post game, or if you caught Wishy-Washy and played with it, if you either battled against a Wishy-Washy or you've played with it like during the game or whatever, you know its ability activates as soon as it's sent out, as long as it has the appropriate amount of HP. So I'm guessing Game Freak suppressed its ability. Like that's the only thing I can think of. It suppressed its ability. I want that item over there. And she's gonna make me battle. Like, did they either suppress the ability, or they just gave it no ability? Which would be interesting. Like, I don't think you can trace schooling. Like, there are some abilities in this game you can't trace, and I think schooling might be one of them. Psychic. Actually, I could have used Moonblast because you're not a fire type yet. I don't think we're gonna get... Actually, we might. I was thinking that we're not gonna get to finish this trial, but you know what? I don't care if we go over. We're gonna finish this trial. That's just how we're gonna do this. Excuse me while I grab this item. And an item I didn't need. I want to battle this guy. Fisherman Herbert. I'm gonna click Moonblast. Like, I'm pretty sure Cutiefly evolves at level 25. Oh, here's an item. Don't need this. Another Poliwag. I really don't think Cutiefly's evolving this episode. Like, unless I start battling wild Pokemon like crazy. And I'm not gonna do that. And they're gonna go running. And Moonblast. Come on. Is there? Oh, here's a guy. Hey guy, I want to battle you. I actually was looking for an item to see if there was one, like another patch of land somewhere. You have a Magikarp. One thing I don't like, and I sort of do like, is that in this game they kind of limit you as to where you can fish. Like, there are only certain places you can fish, and those are the ones that have like the little rock shape, or that have like a little splashing area or something like that. I don't like that restriction. Like, I get it because like you no longer have tiles because you move away from 2D movement, so you no longer have tiles and everything becomes, you know, a fishing spot. I get why they did that, if that's their choice or reason, but that's the way I'm going to justify that. But I just don't like, you know, being restricted as to where I can and can't fish. That's just a personal thing. Like, it's not like it's changing, you know, your encounters or anything like that, but I don't know, just lack of movement. Alright, there she is. Come on. Alright, time to battle this thing. Wait. Okay. Maybe Wishy-Washy will give me the experience I need. What I would like alright, I will be mad if I get healed right before this battle, because I don't remember I don't remember if I got healed when we did the battle against Gumshoes. But I'll be mad if I just healed and I get healed. Look at all the wishy-washy. Defense rose. I'm glad I'm a special attacker. Alright, I didn't get healed, but it's all good. Did you just use soak? Look at Alomomola. Or Alomomola. I got cussed out for saying his name wrong before. I'm gonna use Absorb. You don't use Helping Hand. You have too much HP. I don't like that. Oh my goodness, that water gun did too much. Stop using Helping Hand. Alright, gotta heal up. Alomomola is being annoying. Alright, so I can take it out now, and no more Helping Hand. If I had Mega Drain, do so much more damage. When do I learn Mega Drain? Don't call! Alright, I'm gonna just take you out first. How about that? There's another wishy-washy. I mean, at least he's not gonna get a Helping Hand boost. Did you just use Water Veil? Or what's that move called? I can't remember what the Aqua Veil or Aqua Ring. It's like I'm saying everything everything possible except the one that it actually is. And it does have a Helping Hand. Oh my goodness. Why? Why do you have a berry? Also, Cutiefly does not learn Mega Drain by level up. Ain't that a... What stat got lowered? My attack, okay, it's not a big deal. Stop helping. Stop hitting me so hard. I think I could actually take you out with the Moonblast. Put it all on the line. Boom. There we go. There's level 25. I don't think you can do much to me, so you're just clicking helping hand. There we go. And we're gonna evolve. Alright, cool. And I should learn Pollen Puff. But you guys never use Pollen Puff in battle over Bug Buzz unless you're playing doubles. That's all I'm saying. Bug Buzz over Pollen Puff unless you're playing doubles. Dum 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 dum. Forget Silverwind. I don't even know why that's... Like, as bad as Silverwind is, it should have more than 5 PP. Like, it should be at least a 20 PP move. Oh wait, doesn't Silverwind have like a chance to boost all your stats or something like that? I don't know. And hopefully I don't have to have another long episode like this because I'm trying to actually accomplish something. In this case, I accomplished 2 things. Give me that water MZ. Alright, she's just gonna talk here, teach me how to do the dance. Ten dive balls. Cool, 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 cool. Did you really? Come on now. Yeah, send me back to the Pokemon Center, please. Thank you. Alright, that's cool. Thank you, little lady. And thank you guys for watching this episode and listening to me talk and make you think about all the people in your lives that you have ever met. If you like the video and you enjoy a Cutiefly Solo Run, which is now Ribombe, I need to change that on the layout in the next episode. But see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm losing my voice, it feels like. I'm out of here. Peace.